Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the technical trader at thetechtrader.com. It's Thursday, June the 1st, a new month, and the market was celebrating. We had a really big day in Wall Street, and so many stocks ran. But today, because it's Thursday, we do our swing trade reviews every Thursday evening. I'm going to show you a couple dozen stocks that are still in play that look really good. AMAM, you can see the big pop coil, then it moved up and finally broke out. It's flagging it here. Once this gets going, this could be a huge mover, I think. We're going to see if it goes, but my intermediate target is 23. We'll see if we can get there. APP, after breaking out of the base, little 4-day flag popped out again. Now it's been flagging for 2 weeks. I still think if it gets going, we're looking at a $29, maybe $30 stock. APYX breaks out of a base and is in a rising configuration. A strong little, what I call a rising bull flag, or a mini rising channel. Either way, it doesn't really matter. It looks higher to me. My targets are 7 3/4 and 10 plus, maybe 11. CGNT, nice base breakout flag, and finally broke out of the flag. My target all along has been about 5.5 and 6.5. We'll see if that happens, but it's on its way, it looks like. CRSP, after exploding, first of all, when it popped here, we put a swing on it, then pulled back and falling wedged, held the moving averages and exploded. Now it's backing and filling and consolidating in a kind of a wedgie type pattern. But anytime you have a base breakout and a consolidation, it's very conceivable that if it gets through the double top, it's going to go to another wave. That's a 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth wave gets me to mid to high 80s. Carvana, a tech trader swing, obviously popped out of its flag and got in that 2 days ago, stalled yesterday very quietly, and today came on strong on 50 million shares, jumping 3 points or 23%. Looks like it's headed for a test of 20 and then a run to the high 20s. DraftKings continues at tech trader swing. I love the overall base, rising channel it's in play. Currently holding right at the trend line and lateral price support, and move through that level, say 25.5, might get you into the high 30s, high 20s, maybe 30. EDIT popped, we put a swing on it, and then flagged, popped, and flagged again, or formed some sort of falling wedge. Anyway, I'm looking for another wave up. It takes us to 12. GSIT exploded, wedged, and today popped big time again from 550 to 785, finished 751, up $1.72 at 30%. But most importantly, closed above a double top. I think we're headed to 8 3/4, 9 on this next move, and maybe as high as 11 or 12. IMVT broke out, popped, and then pulled back very gently. Looks like the technicals have held up very well during the pullback. So I'm deeming this a 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'd be looking for a run up now into the mid to high 20s, provided it holds this angle, which is a sharp one, but a nice one. INOD put out a swing on it when it popped here. It's now moved up to the target at 11, but not right now. Looking at long-term resistance, we get through here, this could fly into the low to mid-teens. JOBY, after the inverse head and shoulder broke out, the stock's been trending nicely and moving up, even though it's in stair-stepped type of choppy fashion. Up a day, down a day, up a day, down a day. It's now trending upward, and today peaked its head out over resistance. I think it's likely to make a run at 6.5 and maybe 7 1/4. KOPN's been hot for 2 weeks, and I mean explosive, up 130% from just under $1 to 2.5. That's a 150% move. Anyway, you look at it, it's overbought, but a beautiful long-term base and a breakout. Any setup here would be nice for a move into the 3 and 4 range. LAZR, forming another wedge in this zone. It feels like it's going to pop out. Resistance and target is 7, or if we can get to 735, I would then look for a move that takes it up towards the 8.5 range and then 9. LI, the Chinese electric vehicle manufacturer, the best of the lot, popped and it's been flagging for a while. I almost broke out 2 days ago, but backed off, coming on again today. I think the stock has a chance of making it to 32.5 and then 36. LWLG popped out and it's been running nicely. Really strong surge of late, but a 2-day stall tells me it's pausing for and is ready for another move to 9.5 3/4 and then 11.5 12. Micron was a swing trade that when it broke out, it pulled back to give you an entry up and exploded from 64.88 to 74.77. That's a 10-point run in a couple days, and now we pull back again. I don't think it's done yet on the upside. Semiconductor is quite choppy now, but Let's see where this goes with a target of 75 and 80. NERV coiling near the trend line. A nice setup for more. Once it pops here, and it was up today about 8%, this may run 9, 12, 14 all targets. NNOX exploded, great swing, and so far consolidating wonderfully. The way this looks, with a merchant move, this could very well be something in the mid to high 20s in the near-term basis if it breaks out. NTNX, breakaway gap, and a nice stall consolidation. My target is now 33.5 and above. Nvda, as you know, with the monster breakout on earnings the other day, finally reached almost 420 and backed off. As long as it holds this platform right there at about call it 366, I think it's headed to 485. And that is it for tonight, folks. That's a look at the stocks that are still in play at the techtrader.com, many of them looking awesome. Good night, everybody.